Big news came out of Grayscale this morning, but are Bitcoiners really surprised, or have we been telling you that this is the changing of the guard for months and months? Welcome back, everyone. Let's dive into it. We got a nice short clip to kick off the week. Here we go. Tweet from Eric Balkunis. Big shakeup at Grayscale. Now, Bitcoiners not really surprised, but I'm pretty sure that other people in the markets, they're a little surprised. And the reason why we're not surprised is because we've been saying, especially from Pleb Underground, we've been saying this. The legacy system, right? The big players from the legacy system, right? The Goldman Sachs's, the JP Morgans, they've been slowly and methodically gaining a bigger and bigger footprint in the Bitcoin ecosystem. So this news is no surprise to us. So here we go. Grayscale CEO Michael Sonnenschein steps down, and Grayscale names Goldman's Peter Mintzberg as the new CEO. Let's dive into what this means. So here's the official announcement from Grayscale Investments. And let's see here. This is going to be effective August 15th, 2024. Grayscale Investments, the world's largest crypto asset manager, today announced the appointment of Peter Mintzberg as Chief Executive Officer effective August 15th, at which time Mintzberg will also join Grayscale's board of directors. Mintzberg succeeds Michael Sonnenschein, who has stepped down from the position to pursue other interests. Having worked for public companies, I can tell you that nobody leaves their job to pursue other interests. I'm talking about at the CEO level. Yes, indeed, we read that over and over again, right? So the unsuspecting public, right? We sit there and we go, oh, well, yeah, no, what are you talking about, Phil? They always leave to pursue other interests. No, that's not how that works, okay? They essentially, okay, through indirect pressure, right? Their job ran its course, right? Or they did what they were paid to do, and now it's time to make your graceful exit. So yeah, in my eyes, that's what Michael did. Michael was brought in for a specific reason, okay? And he has completed that task. And now he's leaving so that the new manager, the actual CEO, can come in and do the work. Now, I'm not saying that he didn't work. I'm just saying that he was there for a specific purpose, which was not actually running Grayscale, even though that may be what it seems like, but really it's more like a custodian, a temporary custodian. Just my opinion. I want to thank Michael for his stewardship of Grayscale. Oh, I guess it's not just my opinion. Anyways, having joined the team in 2014 and serving as CEO since 2021. So it's interesting, right? So you got to think of the timeline, guys. Okay, think of the timeline. Michael Sonnenschein gets brought in 2021. We're going to go take a look at what his specialization is and where he comes from. And notice that between 2021 and today's date, what happened? Grayscale was prepared, right? Grayscale was being prepared for the landscape that we have today with these other ETFs. Okay, like that's all that was happening. But of course, we're dummies. So we just think it's normal, organic market dynamics. You know, we're just watching free markets at play here. No, you're not. You're not watching free markets at play at all. Anyways, Michael guided Grayscale from $60 million to $30 billion of assets under management, and through its historic court victory against the Securities and Exchange Commission, which enabled Grayscale, look at that, to uplist the first spot Bitcoin ETF to NYSE's ARCA alongside the largest players in traditional finance. We wish him the best. I'm sure you do, Barry. I'm sure you do. All right, we're going to back it up. We're going to just take a look to see where did Michael actually, where was he before? What did he do? Well, prior to joining Grayscale, Michael was a financial advisor at JP Morgan Securities, covering high net worth individuals and institutions, and an analyst at Barclays Wealth, providing coverage to middle market hedge funds and institutions. Oh, it seems like a perfect fit, right? It seems like a perfect fit for him to do what he did and then make his graceful exit so that Mr. Mintzberg can come in and take his place. Anyways, So, back to this article. Mintzberg joins Grayscale from Goldman Sachs, where he currently holds the position of Global Head of Strategy for Asset and Wealth Management. Prior to that, he held a number of global leadership roles in strategy, M&A, and investor relations at BlackRock, Oppenheimer Funds, and Invesco. So, I got to tell you this, M&A, mergers and acquisitions, usually when you bring a guy like this into the mix, it's because the company is going to get chopped up and the assets sold off. You don't bring in an M&A CEO for a company that is not about to become an M or an A, merger or acquisition. Again, just my opinion. I'm not some expert on this. I've just had the pleasure of working for big public companies and watched the bullshit every single day of how they lie to us, right? And pretend that things aren't happening around us when they are. But either way, this doesn't mean that like Grayscale disappears or something like that. What I'm trying to point out to people is simply to be aware. You're not watching some free market where things are just happening and it's like, oh wow, no, you're watching a story. It's a story, okay? It's all it is. In 2018, Mintzberg was recognized as a Latino leader in finance by the Alumni Society. Mintzberg was also selected as a David Rockefeller Fellow in the 2016-2017 class by the Partnership for New York City. So it's very nice. Mintzberg is part of the old, right, the Good Old Boys Club, right? So there you go. He's part of the Good Old Boys Club, and then he's going to step in to take the reins at Grayscale, and he's got this really great M&A experience. So, wonder what's going to happen to Grayscale in the next few years. Let's see. Anyways, yeah, again, the whole point of this, it's like I'm not here to, try to fearmonger you guys, tell you, oh yeah, GBTC is going to zero and all this. I don't give a shit about that stuff. All I'm trying to do is just simply point out that we need to be aware of the stories, right, and the narratives that are being crafted around us. Anyways, guys, that's the clip for today. I'm going to catch you all tomorrow.